So what's up, guys? Today's Saturday. I finally got a Saturday off. Today's focus for me is to try to strip down the paint on the engine bay, see if I could primer it, aircraft paint remover and some etching primer. I have another can inside to take all this paint off. Yes, I haven't covered all this yet, but since I have this side ready already, I'm gonna just wash it a little bit to take all the dirt out, and cover that up with a painter's tape, and strip this side up while this is being stripped. Or I'm gonna go ahead and take the clutch master cylinder off, throttle cable, and I'm gonna tape these up. This is for the wide band and that's for the boost solenoid. I can't take these off because I have it run all the way up to the A propeller, so I will have to take all that out to be able to yank it back out. So I'm just gonna put painter's tape on it and try my best to like make sure it doesn't get messed up. All the brake cables that go up here, brake line, sorry, I just brung them down. The fuel line and return line also, I just took it out and bend it. I'm gonna change my return line anyway, so I'm gonna take all those lines off. All these brake lines I'm gonna redo. So let's see how all this goes. Let me rinse all this out real quick. Alright guys, so I'm gonna pour some here. I'm gonna just brush it on. So as you guys saw, I just brushed it on. See if you can see it that much. You can see like a big jug there. You can see it's starting to peel this paint off right here. So let's come back in like 10 minutes and see how it looks. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to pressure wash this off. As you see, it did way better than the sandblaster that I got off Harbor Freight. And I have to dust all this off, but as we can see, this is how it's looking so far. Now I'm gonna add more aircraft paint remover in a little bit to see if I could get most of the back out and the rest of this out. This is okay to me, but I'll pass another little bit of aircraft paint remover. All right guys, so I ran out of the paint remover, but as you can see, I got kind of far. I think that's like 3/4 of the bay. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna let it dry right now. I already know that I'm gonna need another one to completely finish this side and probably take a little bit more off, because as you can see, one bottle did 3/4 of it. Like I said, I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna pick up all this right now, pressure wash and everything. I'm gonna clean the inside and see if I put my rear panels on. So this is the current mess I have in my car, in the bubble. I'm gonna fix all this up right now and put my back panels on and the rear seat belts. Finally looking like a car that's not abandoned or mistreated. So I'll put my panels on. The seats are on. This, like I said, this all belongs to this car. I bought these. The guy told me they were for a bubble. They're not for a bubble. These are for the back. So these are rear coupe seats, which seatbelt, sorry, which I could keep because I have a coupe too. So I'm gonna order all the little clips that clip on here, clip on there, clip on there. These are 10 millimeters that go here that I could put. So I'm gonna get all that to bolt everything right up. Just have to, I'm gonna ask my friend Amo to get it for me, to order it for me, or if he got some, to give me some. This, I have the cover, but I want to put the trunk light, so when they open the trunk, it lights this up. Just have to get it. I'm gonna order one. I believe it's off an Integra that I'm supposed to get it. Let me know how you think those panels came out. SI rear seats. SI's front seats. Again, I'm gonna fix all that clutter up so it won't be that messed up in here. So my brother came and he started sanding it down with 220. With 220 sandpaper by hand, and now he threw etching primer on it. This is how it's looking so far. This bracket has to come out.
So yeah, I used a 220. This is, I think, is from Harbor Freight, right?
No, sorry, those are Diablos.
So I used a 220 Diablos, but I'm using from the sander, the foam backing.
That's from Harbor Freight.
Because all these crevices is impossible. You can't get a sander in there. But you can see, you know, the hard work's paying off. You can kind of see. I just put primer, so because since we sanded down, we're going down to metal. So just put a little bit of primer.
And then, like I said, next time I got the little attachments that we could probably try to get into those little crevices. But let's see. And now that I'm not really doing that much paint, I got my little guy with us. He's helping me organize everything in the inside of the car. This is with the etching primer. We tested out the spray cans to see if it matches. That's just a very light coat, as you can see. With the rest of the car, it looks like it matches. The only thing is that obviously that doesn't have no clear, and it doesn't have extra coats on it. So let's see how it looks when it's done. But that's just a little taste right there. The inside is all cleaned up already, except for this little guy. But yeah, everything else is good. Time to put all this away and call it a day. So yeah, guys, that's the progress for today on the bubble. Please let us know your comments, and if you got a better way to do this with the aircraft paint remover, please let us know. Because with the sandblasting, you saw we only got one little piece done with a 30-pound thing of sandpaper, sandblaster, sorry, media. So again, it's looking like a car now. It's on the floor. I keep it covered, but our main focus is the bay, and then hopefully I work on getting the motor. So please let us know. Little update too on my brother's bubble. It's just sitting there after the meet that they went to, but we have a plan for next week to go on like a little cruise. Him on the bubble, me in the coupe, and hopefully my cousin in the EK hatch, and my boy Chepo in the GSR. So let's see how that one goes. But like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.